The first step to having, giving, being, doing more of what matters is figuring out what matters. And so that's what I want to talk about today. My channel is more of what matters. My program that I run is more of what matters. And the reason that I chose that is because what matters for every single one of us is going to be different. And so we can't focus on having more of something if we don't really even know what we desire, what is important for us. So let's talk through that today to help you figure out what you would like to invite more of into your life, right? What does it mean to have more of what matters, to do more of what matters, to give more of what matters? What matters to you? So let's start with figuring out what do you think of when you even hear that term, more of what matters? I used to teach about more peace and more freedom and more joy and more impact, more abundance, all of these different things. And you might hear those words and be like, yes, I want more of that. And what specifically each person desires more of is going to be different. And their why behind it is going to be different. So as you're hearing those words, what immediately comes up for you? What is it that you would like more of? When you think about the things that you already have, what do you have that matters? Your family, your job, your health. What are the things that you currently have that matter? Go deeper into each of those things. What truly matters? What about the things, the thoughts that came up for you? What about those things are so important for you? If I say, "Oh, my health matters." Well, what does that mean? I have 2 athlete kids. I wanna be able to keep up with them. I want to have the mobility and endurance and the power to hang out with them and climb mountains and go to the gym and lift weights with them. That's important for me. I want my brain to be functioning as good as possible, right? So I can continue doing the work that I love. I want to have the energy for the things that matter, right? Health, it encompasses a lot. What is important for you? When you think about the work that you do, what specifically is important there, right? If you love your job, hopefully you do. Even if you don't, what about having a job is important? I want enough money to be able to pay for the things that are important for me. What matters for you, to you, right? In your relationships, what is it that matter? I want respect. I want honesty. What matters for you? What do you currently have that you are grateful for? What do you currently have? Maybe write it down. Maybe you're just thinking about it right now. Maybe you write it down later. What do you currently have? What is currently part of your life that matters, that you enjoy, that you're grateful for? And what do you desire more of? Starting from this place of gratitude for what's already present. Make it specific. What are you grateful for? What's already present for you? And what would you like more of? Thinking about those things for yourself and thinking about in the future, your vision for the future. What do you want your legacy to be? How do you want to be remembered? How do you want people to feel in your presence? What is your vision for the future? Whatever time frame you want to think about, that's fine for this practice right now. And so you look at what you have now, what you're grateful for now, what's present for you now. You think about where you're headed. What is that vision for the future? What really matters for you in your life? What's the same? What's the same where you're thinking about where you're headed and you see where you are now? What is the same there? And what are you inviting more of into your life? What matters to you? And again, going back to more of what matters. What matters for you? When you have that clarity around what matters, how does that inform your actions? The things that you say yes to every day. What are the things that you're saying yes to? You're saying yes to listening to me right now. Thank you. You're here. Yay. Hopefully, this is in line with what's important for you in the future, having clarity, mindfully being present here, right? So, thinking about what is important now, what is important in the future, what is it we desire, what are we attracting more of? And then are our actions aligned every single day? All of the things that we're saying yes to, are they aligned? Are the things that we're saying no to not aligned? Or we say, hey, not now, not yet? All of the work that I do with clients, how I show up in the world is all based in mindfulness, paying attention on purpose, with curiosity, non-judgment. And with that mindfulness, with that awareness, it allows us to make more intentional choices. When we think about regret, I don't think regret is a bad thing. What I believe, what I live, what I coach for others is when we have regret, being aware of why it's there and not making the same mistakes again and again and again. Right? We do something, so I regret that decision. Okay, what can I learn from that? What can I do differently in the future? And then we move forward. We're not staying stuck there. So when we think about more of what matters to you, and are you making intentional, aligned choices every single day? And if you're not, can you learn from your mistakes? Practicing self compassion, self kindness, self love. Sometimes when we're practicing mindfulness, we notice that the things that we are doing are not in alignment, that are causing harm for ourselves, for others. What matters for you? Can you be intentional with your choices, with the things that you are saying yes to, that you are saying no to? Get clear. If you're not already, write it down. Write down what matters. Write down your vision for the future, and then have a plan to get there. Have a plan for the things that you are saying yes to. Have a strategy in place so that you can make sure your choices are aligned with what really matters. Right? And if that's more joy and freedom, more money, whatever it is, be clear on what it is. Be clear on why it matters. Have a strategy in place and take aligned actions every single day. Hopefully, this is helpful for you. Just getting a little bit more clarity, going a little deeper into why I'm so passionate about more of what matters and how it can truly change your life when you're clear, when you're taking aligned action, and when you know what truly matters for you. It impacts how you show up, how you live, how you lead. So thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to say yes to being here. I hope you have an amazing day. And I hope that the actions that you are choosing are in alignment with what really matters to you. All right. Have a great day. See you soon.